Hello guys, welcome back to another video and another year, I suppose, right? 2020, well, yes. 2019, well, it was a good year, I will admit, just a few ears and theirs, but there we go, not to worry about it. Anyway, more about what's been going on. Well, to us, I didn't do a December update because there was no point, if I'm honest. There was not a lot done. Obviously, I was with family, busy as anyone else would be, and yeah, that's really it. I am now describing myself as my eyes have more bags than a kid with PE and cookery on the same day in high school. But there we go. Oh God. Anyway, big about the one. Yes, what have we been up to? Well, I've been here and there, as you know. 2020 has been a good year so far for me, so fingers crossed we've been okay. Yeah, it's not really handy when you're about to record, all of a sudden the handle for your tripod just drops straight off in your hand, but I can glue that back on, obviously. One of the benefits of having a good modelling bench, really. Projects, well, if you remember last year, just in November, I started my next project, which was the Wingnut RE8. It's sat just down there because I've had to move it from there. Here you have it. There's nothing much more done on it, if I'm honest. It is still a framework, but it is absolutely really brilliant. Thinking, I might, yeah, why not? I'll change the camera around and show you what I've been up to, so save you guys try to see from that distance. Okay, so you'll have to excuse the messy workbench, but it's where we've been up to. Here is the little RE8. Just see if you can see it's shot there. Nope, you did not. Bring this up and refocus it, if I can do. Okay, so that's all the detail done so far. What you can see is absolutely gorgeous. This is why it's taken such a long time to do. And also getting the time to do everything, it's just horrendous. But yep, that's all now. You got the fuel oil tank at the front there, your magazine box just front there, your rudder pedals. Very nicely done, that instrument panel. You even got your compass and your map, and even a flare box just at the side there underneath, and a trim at the side just there. So that's really it with the RE8. I've not done much work to it. The only other things I've done is the woodwork parts. They're all getting done. That's the rear gunner's magazine case and radio compartment, and a few other bits and pieces here and there. Just to get that wood grain done and such. Just on the side there. Right, another project I have been doing is what Chelsea got me. It's the 109 that I got for my birthday. I had an idea for this. Here we go. This is how it's looking so far. Looking really, really nice. I have to say, guys, some nice, beautiful, even for an oldish kit, it has some really nice detail in there. I did go and try and get it re-riveted, but didn't actually work that well. But there we go. That's that really it, and also the spin out on the front is nearly there. Just put some more decal adhesive on that just to set it down a bit more. But that's really it. It will be something different, and that's just dropped off. Okay. No, there it is actually. So that's going to be something different. You will see this as a different video than what you saw it, and it's going to be a diorama piece, really. And that's about it. That is that. That's really it, guys, in terms of projects. Not much more done. I was trying to get my words out, but I could not get it because, like I said, there's not much done. Just been busy, really. But there we go. The 109 video, when that's all done, that will be uploaded and such. Like I said, that's going to be a different project. I'm going to do it as a different video, see how it goes, and then it's gonna be some bits and extras that I'm gonna add to it. But really, that is it in terms of projects. There's not much more done. Oh, actually, tell a lie. For the railway stuff, I have been doing a coach. It's a kit coach, pretty much. It's ratio. It is a London Midland coach, but this is I'm really modifying it to make it an ex London South Western Railway stop for the Isle of Wight projects I'm doing. Yeah, the railway is actually going really well. Speaking of which, I need to do an update video of that because, you know, people need to see it and such. Obviously, this channel. I also need to do another video. What I was tagged in. Many people have been asking about it. I was tagged in a video recently by Ian of what other things that my hobbies are. So I have to. That's actually a difficult one. I've had to go think about that one and see where it goes because obviously you know about my railway stuff, you know about the modelling, so I had to think about others, so other interests I've got in, so maybe a bit weird some of them, but there we go. Okay, so what other have I been up to? Well, Bolton, IPMS Bolton, I went to there, met a fair few amount of YouTubers there, have to admit. It's kind of the first show of the year, so everyone has to go through it and see how it goes, but there we are. Yes, did make a few. Obviously, Ian came with me, as you'll see on the video. Trying to think of so many people. Obviously, it was Steve from Jake Cutter's channel. There was Nigel Wells we saw. There was Lenny, Phil from Floyd Scale Models. God, who else is there? There's so many. Rob from Baggies TMD, obviously he was at our table. Yeah, it's just trying to think who was there and what was what, really. It's just think. Also, I have to, Dan, Graham and Ivan, I forgot to say. Graham from Black Cats Models and Ivan from Northern Modeler. So, there we go, it's good to see them too. Also need to thank Ivan for what he sent me, actually. It's really nice. Thank you very much, mate, for that. For those of you who are watching, I'll show you very much later. But yes, really good day. Long drive up to there, about 2-hour drive, so yeah, not too bad, but there we go. Yeah, that'll be another video for that. I don't know whether it'll be uploaded first or afterwards, I don't know, but there we go. Okay, so moving on to the next project of kits, what I've been given and what I've brought. Have to say, I must admit, I am generous for what people have sent me in terms of stuff. That's whether it's my family, friends, Chelsea even. I've been really grateful for what I've been sent this start of the year. Obviously, this is not just from the first of this month, it's like since Christmas, so I have to say I've been very lucky, and thank you for my good friends and family out there that's giving me this stuff. Anyway, I'm going to start off with what I purchased. That's what I'm going to start off with, and my phone just lit up, so that means I'm wanted. Let me have a think, what did I get first? Okay, right. I popped into, there's 2 local model, well 3 actually, depending on how you look at it. 3 local model shops where I live. We have Tutbury, we have Mike's Models in just outside Sutton, and we also have, what's the name of it again? Clifton Models, that's in Ashby, Ashby de la Zouch near Leicester. Yeah, I popped into Mike's Models and I heard some good stuff and bad stuff about these, but I didn't know where to go, so I tried them out, and I have to say they are really good stuff. Okay, this is Mr. Hobby, this is Mark Setter, and we got the Mark Softener. Okay, I wanted to try something different than my Humbrol Decal Fix because not that really good, if I'm honest. I need to get rid of that base, this one, but there we are. I wanted to get something different, and I've tried them out. I have to say I've used them on the 109 just to see how it goes, and not bad, I have to say. There was on the spinner, as you just saw, I did use a bit of mark setter and softener. I did apply quite a bit of softener to that decal, and it was just on the edges where it wouldn't touch up just slightly. And anyway, Steve Mottram from Motti's Military Models, he gave me some of this. It is Ultimate Setting Solution from Ultimate. Never used it, but it's the extra strong stuff. And I have to say, from what I just showed you on that video, that spinner was crinkled on some of the edges. I've applied some of that just, and it set it down beautifully. So, yeah, have to watch yourself on that one. But whilst I was there at Mike Smile, obviously, you hear the story, you go in for paint, and you come up with something else. But I went into paint and I saw a kit that I was actually looking at the day before. And I was thinking of getting online, but I thought, no, I'll leave it, because obviously it was about £25. But it was in a section of reduced to clear, and it was down to, I think it was $15.99, something like that. So that's a tenner knocked off at least. And so I thought, well, I might as well get it. And it's a very strange kit, but it was an aircraft from 1940, which, as you know, I love building. And it is this. There we are. A Henschel 126. Now, it's a weird aircraft, I will admit. It's like a reconnaissance plane / light bomber that was used in many aspects of the war. You have, what's this? 7 decal versions. So you get the box art cover, you get mostly German, you get a Spanish Condor Legion, which ICM have been doing recently, and very unusually you get a British version and then a Greek version. Well, that's really nice. It is in a reboxed ICM kit, which is really nice. Details are actually not too bad, so but if you put some work into it, it'll come out looking really nice. But there we go. Yeah, that's one I picked up for myself. And then another that I picked up, it was a online auction on eBay, and I did get really cheap actually. I got it for, I think it was like £65, which is about, the RRP for it is about 80, something like that, but obviously this was at the time. Now, as you know, I had a bit of a session with Wingnut Wings kit. That's slowly died down now, so thank God I'm not spending my money left, right and centre. But it was this, oh God, put these to the side here instead of in front of it, but there we go. It was that kit, okay? It was a sock with pup, and people were saying, I can actually hear you screaming at the camera saying, why have you bought a pup? It's because I love the pups. I prefer them over the camel actually. I don't know why, but I just do. There was a couple of versions that Wingnuts did. They did the RFC version, and then they did the Royal Naval Air Service version. Now in this kit you actually get a choice of RFC and Fleet Air Arm. Is it Fleet Air Arm? RNAS, Royal Naval Air Service. Sorry, I have to think about that one. Well, actually, it could be free. I don't know. But anyway, you get a choice of different ones for this. It was just a different engine, and that's what you get in the kit. It's a gnome engine. I don't think I'll be doing the box art one. I don't know which one I'll be doing, but I do like the idea of Bob's, as it was called. As you see, let me have a look. Which one was it? So it was either this one, this blue one here, Bob's at the side here, or it was very some nice colourful markings. Either this one or this one I'll probably do. This was, as you see, Royal Flying Corps, RAF. Again, photos. The other one I was thinking of doing was that one. That's Royal Naval Air Service. So there we go. That's really it, guys. Yes, beautiful kit again. I don't know how to do an inbox review of this because you don't see a lot on YouTube reviews of kits. Yeah, that was all I've purchased, apart from Bolton, but we'll get around to that in a minute. The rest of the stuff that I'm about to show you has actually given to me, and I'm going to thank every single one person who sent me these kits in order. Okay, so first off, I'm going to thank Steve Mottram because he sent me these kits along with all the other stuff. I still have to say thank you to Steve. If you haven't subscribed to him, please go and do, because he's a really generous person, and you know, I can't say, we just love him. Everyone loves him, and we know that. He sent me these two kits. Basically, we had a bit of a Christmas theme. You basically, our mark was about £30 to give each other a kit for Christmas, and I got him this half track, which was the new half track from ICM, which he has included in his other video. And then he basically found these two kits and said, there you go, there's about £30 there. So the first one is this. It's a Polikarpov. This is the I-153. I have to say, it is a unusual little aircraft. Obviously, it is the Polikarpov family, which you know I do love the Polikarpovs. And the other one, which is a bit weird, but it was actually a really nice aircraft. It's the 108. Strangely enough, one of the marking options is again a 1940 aircraft. I think this is one of the reasons why we picked it, really, if I'm honest. Which one was it? Yeah, it was this one here, the France one there. It looks really weird, but it looks really nice at the same time, in bright blue markings. You see these in, you only see those colours in the Condor Legion markings they were in, but to see it in that with the snake down the side is absolutely really nice. So again, thank you Steve, and also for the other kits and all bits and bobs you sent me in the past. The other present, me and this other bloke sent, Ian from UK Sky Modeler, he sent me a kit, so I sent him a kit back for Christmas. And I have to say, I think we were both shocked with what we did, because it was a bit of a surprise really. And even I'm a bit shocked really, and I think he was as well, with his kit. There we are. This is what he got me. It was a Canberra, yes, the English Etcher Canberra. I built so many Canberras in the past, especially for my granddad, because he worked with these. And I was always doing the clear silver camos on them. But I think I might do this one actually in the main box out with the camouflage pattern on the top. Otherwise it's a desert version, which I've had enough of building desert versions of them. But there we go. So yeah, it's a really nice kit, a really nice fort. So that's for Christmas. Next kit I will show you was given me to my dad and my stepmom, so I have to thank them if they're watching it. It was a brand new ICM kit, which to be honest is actually really lovely detail. If you haven't seen the reviews for these, please go and check them out, because this is what it is. It is a 132 Gladiator. Okay, the box is actually pretty big, and you do get some nice marking options with them. I've seen people build these already, and wow, they are absolutely really nice to build. The plastic is actually nice and solid as well, typical of ICM, what they're doing at the minute, but there we are. That is really it. I don't know whether to do marking option one. There is one from Britain in 1939. I think they were sent over to France and then brought back, I think. I'm not too sure, but unless they were left there because obviously the evacuation that lot, but there we go. So I think I might do that one in that scheme. Okay, so next kit. I've actually noticed, why is it gone a bit dusty? Is it the clouds or the sun? Don't know. If you haven't noticed, we've had a bit of frost overnight, and yeah, I'm hibernating for a bit, but unfortunately not, because people got to go to work, but there we are. Okay, so the last kit I got for Christmas, I have to say, Chelsea did actually get me a voucher to help me get this kit, so she paid some of it and I paid the rest, so I have to thank her for allowing to get me this, speaking of which, I want it again. Obviously she gave me this voucher, and I did some shopping online, and I thought to myself, I wanted a kit like the Wingnuts, something that I've wanted for years and years and years and not got it really. And then I stumbled across it, and it was actually pretty cheap than the RRP itself. And then obviously it made it even cheaper because obviously the voucher that Chelsea gave me knocked quite a bit off for it. And then there we go. So I have to thank her for helping me get this kit, and then obviously myself, I paid for some of it. And I bet you're all thinking what's thinking, I did post about my Facebook page and Instagram, but yeah. for those of you who haven't, it is this. There we go. Okay, so excuse me. I've never built a Tamiya 132nd aircraft kit before, and by having a look at the box inside, I am just blown away by the detail that's inside of this kit. You do get quite a lot for what it's worth in here, and wow, guys, it's absolutely brilliant. Obviously you get if it's 6 or 7 marking options, and they're all carrier based aircraft, so that'll be my comfort zone for IJN carriers. But to go on, this is, I don't know how to do it this scheme because this is the most popular one. Now, of course, this is the Akagi scheme, which I love the Akagi. You also get, I think you get 2 from Akagi, and then the rest are from obviously the other carriers like Kaga, Zugaku, Shoho, Zoryu, and Hiryu. Let's think about that one. That's try teaching the kids that, but there we go. But yes, I have to say, I am thinking about doing a review of this kit. Rebels at Cloud9 built one. I was talking to him about it, and he said it's absolutely beautiful kit. It's one of the best he's ever built, and yeah, there's nothing much to say. The landing gear comes up and down. You can have the engine cowling moved. Every single rivet that is in the aircraft is photographed on the model, which is, well, they've gone to some lengths. But obviously Tamiya, it's kind of their pride and joy to make a 0 in this scale. So that'll be that. See some bits on the bottom. You get some nice photo etch and some metal pieces in there as well. And there we are. Okay, so in order, we'll talk about Bolton first, what I purchased. I was actually really good at Bolton. Didn't purchase a lot. I only spent £13, which is really weird for me. But after what you've seen, what I've been given, I didn't really want to spend money when I've been given so much. One of the things I did purchase, which is really random, is these, okay? They are Mr. Hobby mixing tins. I've seen a lot of people use these in the past, so it would be good to see how they get on. I do use ASMR crap, you know. There we are. Very random, I know. Okay. I've seen people use them in the past. I do use some shot glasses from, funny enough, Asda as mixing palettes, but that's all I used. I'm trying to think, did I buy any paint or not? No, it was from Mike's Models. I bought some paint. I've been getting or buying quite a lot of Mr. Hobby paint, if I'm honest. Quite a lot more than Tamiya paints. I don't know why, but there we go. So I bought some there. Okay, this is kit. Bear in mind you've just seen what Chelsea's just given me. And then I've gone away and done this, but it's because if you saw it you would have understood as well and done the same. But it was this kit. It is 21st Century's Toys, the A6M3. Now, if you followed me in the past, you will know that I've got a BF109G in these, and even a 132 Stuka. And to be honest, what I've seen what they do in the kits, they are absolutely brilliant. I may have to build the Stuka one day pretty much soon, because yeah, but the detail on these kits are brilliant. I don't know how they go together. There's a few fit issues probably here and there in the wing groups, but apart from that, you get yourself a nice large scale aircraft, and I only paid £10 for it. So that was that. Last but not least, I have to say a thank you to Ivan from Northern Modeler. He, well, to us, I was thinking of what to buy next in my next kit, and I just had a look online, and Ivan purchased one pretty much for his Christmas spendings, and I asked him about what the details are. So he sent me some photographs over, and I have to say I was really tempted, but then I just left it. I don't know why. It's probably because I was busy getting stuff ready for Bolton and carrying on. And then the day before I was actually at work, and he messaged me and said, did you want this kit bringing? You know, I've got one already. Which, you know, I still feel guilty. I should give you something back for this, mate, but there we go. Probably will do in the past because obviously it's, you know, it works both ways. I'm not what I hate being one of these people where they give people when, like for example, if Steve or Ian or like say Ivan gives me something, or even, you know, a few other YouTubers in the past, I don't know whether to mention his name. Yeah, the YouTube name is Keep It To A Hobby, but I don't think he's told me to mention his name. Say they give me stuff and then I feel bad because I haven't got something for them, so I have to get something back from them, and that's it. I have to say, Ivan, I'm really generous for this kit. Thank you very much. I have to keep repeating myself. And it is this kit, okay? It is a Tamiya kit again, and it is a Japanese bomber, which, again, sorry, something behind it. A Japanese bomber I've never actually built one ever. The only ones I've done is a Val and a Kate, which you saw I built last year. But a twin engine bomber in 148, I was going to say 142nd then, there's no scale that, but there we are. Wow, it is absolutely brilliant, guys. When I get around to it, I will be doing this scheme, but not this aircraft again. I mean, this was the torpedo bomber, and this was used Battle of Malaya, I think it was, where they sunk Prince of Wales, I believe it was. I won't be building this version. I'll be building the normal level bomber version with the bomb bay doors open. I might make into diorama because I have got a few IGN stuff here and there to help me along. But there we go. So I have to say thank you very much for that. There we have it, guys. In terms of everything, that is really it. There's not a lot more. Oh, actually, just saw it out of my corner. Next project I will have to definitely start after I've stopped this camera and I do get some time to do it. I've been sent by Sammy, the Aircraft Scale Modelling magazine, to review a kit. And to be honest, when I first saw it, I was actually a bit shocked by it because the brand new company, they've just released this aircraft. It is a short run kit, but it looks very nice. Okay, it is that. Okay, it's a little fairly flycatcher, and obviously my name's splattered across the front of it, so we know which one's which. I've never heard of Armory kits before. I think they do the little wargaming stuff, I think. I'm not too sure, forgive me if I'm wrong. But yes, I'll be reviewing this build and seeing how it's going. I've had a look already, and there is actually some nice stuff in this kit. But yeah, you do get some nice resin as well with it to make a nice engine. The gun's all resin. Yeah, we'll talk about that later probably when it's done. But that's going to be my next project, so that's going to be just sat there waiting for me to build. So that'll be it. Hopefully soon that's the Dornier 17 that I built for Ian's group build. Hopefully that should be in a publishing so soon. But yes, this will be my next publishing build. So there we go, guys. And that is really it, guys. So I'm going to crack on with life, and yeah, sadly, life has to go forward, which is a bit shame. It takes you away from here, it takes you away from family, which is nah. But there we go. Depending on how you are, that's it. Right, okay. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Happy modelling, and I hope you've had a great new year. There is going to be some changes to this back wall behind me. The painting was taken down recently, so I may change the background around, take the lamp away that you see there, and we might put some photographs up, frame them up, and do it from that. But that is really it, guys. Bit of inspiration art. And there we go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great new year. You've had a good Christmas. Thank you for letting me waffle on so much. I'm going to get a drink now because I am waffled on too much. But there we are. Happy modelling. Take care. I shall see you all in the next video or a next show probably soon. With that, happy modelling. Take care. I shall see you all later. As they say, cheers and goodbye for now.